Randy.
Hi, Robin.
You look pretty today.
You look pretty every day.
Thanks.
I'm Randy,
And I'm Robin.
and we're twins.
We're on a weight loss journey together that we're calling
Twinning!
Welcome back to my channel, where I invite you to eat plants with me. We're on week 5 of our twinning series. We took a week off because of the holiday. 2 holidays, well, 3, Christmas, Hanukkah, and New Year's. And here we are back and excited to share our journey with you guys. I don't know about Randy, but I know I'm super motivated to stay on track and hit my health goals. Randy, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good.
What was your New Year's?
It was pretty uneventful, which happens at this age. You stop kind of seeking out all the fun and danger of going out on New Year's. So it
Speak
was
for
just,
yourself. I partied hard.
oh yeah.
Kidding. I was on an airplane at midnight on New Year's.
Oh, that's true. You were on an
That was
airplane.
partying.
I cut my daughter's hair and we had charcuterie like the rest of the world. We watched the ball drop and then we all went to bed. But we made it to midnight.
I know you did. I talked
Yeah.
to your daughter. So, how did you do over the holidays with your eating?
Well, I wish I could report better, but I didn't do terribly. I mean, I still stayed on track for portion control and eating choices. I mean, there was a few times that we had desserts that we maybe normally wouldn't have, but it was holidays or whatever. Other than that, I actually did pretty well.
That's good.
What did you do? I know you were traveling and you weren't at home and you were visiting with a lot of people and parties, so that really made things a little harder to stay on track, trying to find the things that you eat.
I visited our grandmother for her 95th birthday, and while I was there, we just said we've had several holidays, so I got there on Christmas. I did miss Christmas dinner and any celebration they had there, but then the next day was Hanukkah, so there was a Hanukkah celebration, and then my grandmother's birthday, there was New Year's celebrations because, New Year's dinner or celebrations there was at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so I did celebrate with them, and then I came home and I celebrated with my family with a charcuterie board. So yeah, there was a lot of not great food consumed. It's really hard to stay on track when you're staying with a family member, especially a Jewish grandmother. If you're not eating, like, there's a problem, right? But as soon as I got home, I got right back on track. And when I wasn't celebrating with them, I was eating well. But it's just when they have their celebrations, they have set menus. Nana let them know ahead of time that I was a vegan, and so they did offer me a vegan menu, which was awesome. I love that they catered to me, but definitely not whole food plant-based. So I did the best I could with what I had, which is all any of us can do. We talked about packing for when I'm on an airplane for food, and I did do that. So I didn't eat the terrible things that they sell in airports, and I didn't feel tempted to eat at the airport or anything like that. So at least I made good choices when I had choices. And then as soon as I got back, actually on New Year's Day, the kids were so excited to do a charcuterie board and celebrate New Year's with me that I felt bad not doing it with them, but I literally said, I can't wait till after this meal so I can get back on track. I definitely do not feel good when I eat that way. And yes, it could have been a charcuterie board with whole food, plant-based foods. No, we did not choose those things. They were all vegan, but there was definitely processed foods on there. So do as I say, not as I do. I'm just kidding. I did gain a few pounds while I was there, but I'm back on track and feeling much better. I know we don't give our results till the end, but I did want to give that update that I'm back on track, eating whole food, plant-based. Today, I even went out to lunch with a client / friend, and I just got steamed broccoli. It was delicious, and I was very happy with that meal. Something Randy and I talked about off camera is that we really want to step this up a notch and come up with a a tracker, and we're going to start actually tracking. And we think that instead of just saying, okay, we're going to eat a certain way and then rely on ourselves to make the right choice, if we have a tracker, then maybe it'll hold us more accountable and we'll have better things to report every week on our series. So
to be fair, we did start our series at the holidays and then New Year's. I don't want to say that those are excuses, but maybe we didn't start it at the best time. But that's okay. You have to start. You have to start sometime.
well, yeah, and there's so many people, everyone starts at the beginning of the new year and everything, but it's like, why are we waiting? It's like you're always waiting to start something till some like big grand moment. Wait till New Year's and then our birthday and then Valentine's Day. Like every month there's going to be a reason not to start. You can't just not start because there's something at the end of the month, right? So I think it's fine that we started when we started, and maybe our first month was a little bumpy, but let's make this month smoother and we can be more accountable and stay on track better. But I don't really think that I used to always wait, like I have to wait until Monday. Like I can't start on a Thursday. What are you talking about? But now I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna start when I'm ready to start. I'm not gonna wait till Monday because then Monday I'm not gonna be ready. I'm gonna be like, dude, I don't want to do it today. I was ready Thursday. I don't know.
That's what I always did. I was always like, I'm going to start Monday. I don't know why it always had to be on Monday. I'm like, I'm going to start Monday. And then I'd mess it up or I'd forget. And I'm like, oh, well, now it's Tuesday. I guess I got to wait till next Monday.
Yeah, it's like wait until the beginning of something. And it's like ingrained in us because of like New Year's and resolutions and all of that. That like it's always got to be like at the beginning of the month or the beginning of the week or the beginning of the year or something. When really the best time to start is now. Even if you're not fully prepared, like just start, just do it. It's like Nike says, just do it. I don't know if you're familiar with Mel Robbins when it's like you don't want to do something. She has this thing called the 5-second rule where you just go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and you do it. Because getting out of bed, just as an example, she uses that one. You just go, I don't want to get out of bed. Oh my gosh, I have so much like to do today. And you just feel this dread or whatever. Or maybe it's running or maybe it's eating right. I don't know, whatever it is that you don't feel like doing, calling a client, whatever. But if you just go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and do it, then you're focusing on the countdown. You're not focusing on the dread. And then you just do it, right? You just get up and do it and get it over with, or, do it maybe even with feeling better about it because you're not focusing on the dread. So anyways, that's what you should do. I think it's great advice. I do it sometimes when I feel a lot of dread about something I don't feel like doing. Like this morning, I wanted to sleep in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just get out of bed.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, I have the book. And it helps even if you have something that you kind of feel paralyzed. Sometimes anxiety or depression can make you feel like something just feels so big that you don't even want to do it, And if you just go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do it. You're not focusing on the dread or the being paralyzed. You just get up and do it because we all hold ourselves back so much.
Yeah, I've read a lot of that too when it comes to like business and everything, that people are like, oh, one day I'll start that business, one day I'll do this, one day I'll do this, I'll start my dream. And they're like, just do it.
One day is today.
That's right. Just do it. Yep. It's gotta be the same for your
Right.
health too.
So we're going to use a tracker, and we both believe that that'll help us more than just messaging each other, because that's fallen by the wayside with busy schedules and holidays and everything like that. So our idea is to have the tracker on our phone, and then we can just fill it out on our phone as we go, and then we can share that with each other and share that here. And then that would go better as far as making sure that we're doing the things that we want to do. And it's one thing to just eat something when you think no one's looking, but when you have to report it to someone else or admit it by writing it down, just admitting it to yourself, it's a little bit more, right? It makes you more cognizant of what you're doing and the choices you're making. So how did you do as far as, have you done any exercising in the last couple weeks?
Not as much as I would like to. Again, with all of the holidays, a lot of that just got put off. But yeah, I don't even have any excuses. It just didn't happen as much as it should have because of everything going on.
I don't know about you, but I started over, got back on track on January 2nd. I woke up feeling like garbage. I just was so tired of how I felt even before that. And yes, I know I'm the one making the choices of what I'm eating, but that's in the past. And then I just moved forward and got right back on track. And I've been doing really, really well. Today is the 9th, so I guess it's been about a week. In the past week, I did not work out. It's been freezing cold out, and my main mode of working out is running outside, and I have not worked myself up to that yet, but I have been eating whole food, plant-based. I've stayed on track every day actually, and meditating I've been doing pretty well with. Sleep I've been doing pretty well with. Meditating could be better, but almost every day. Another thing that I want to add to is increasing my water intake, because I've gotten into a really bad habit of drinking 3 of these a day, which is matcha, but still too much. And then I switched from matcha to LaCroix. I mean, while LaCroix is sparkling water, and yes, matcha tea is like all water with a little spoon of matcha, it's not very hydrating. So my next goal that I want to add is making sure I'm drinking enough water. I think that's all that I want to add right now. What about you? Did you get to start your meatless 1 day a week thing that you talked about? Meatless meal?
Well, we've always kind of done one meal that was kind of meatless, so that hasn't really changed. So yes, we do one meal a week that's meatless, and I actually started drinking more water last year because I had noticed I had gotten back into the habit of drinking no water, and I keep water by me pretty much all day. When I get a coffee, I also get a water and keep that water by me all day. We are getting back on track with everything as well, as far as exercise, and I know you keep saying it's cold there, but here it's frigid. If you call it cold there, then it's Arctic here. So I don't go outside unless I have to. So yeah, that's why we're talking about having exercise things inside for me personally.
Right. So what do you think, since this is already an ongoing thing of one meatless meal a week, if you increase that to maybe one meatless meal a day? So like if dinner is meat, then maybe lunch not, or vice versa.
I will do one meal a day that's meatless.
Whoop whoop. That's awesome. So Randy, have you weighed in?
I have weighed in, and I just keep like teetering around these same 2 to 4 pounds, up, down, all around. I'm not up, but I'm pretty much stayed the same, which isn't terrible considering the holidays. That means I didn't gain anything during the holidays, so that's pretty good. I'm hoping that as I get back on track and maybe even doing this one meatless meal a day, that'll help me start going down and abandon these 2 to 4 pounds. How about you? How did you?
That's awesome that at least you didn't gain. I mean, most people gain over the holidays, so that's pretty awesome. For me, I weighed myself when I got back from Nana's, and I gained like 4 pounds. It was bad. I could tell like a lot of it was probably just inflammation. Wait, you have to drink more water. No, I mean, when I'm in Arizona, I drink a lot more water, and that's actually what made me aware of how little water I actually drink when I'm here, just because Arizona, the air is drier and everything, and you just always feel like you need water. But here, it's not dry air at all, and so I guess I don't get that natural reminder that I should be drinking water.
Changing those environments may have had you retaining water, because also
Yeah.
your body will retain water if it thinks it's not going to get water.
But also, I mean, there's inflammation. Like, there's foods that are inflammatory that I definitely consumed that I don't normally consume. So, yeah, it's probably a little bit of both. But the good news is, in the past week, I lost 5 pounds. So I'm down a pound from where I started.
Good job.
I mean, that's why I say it's either water weight or inflammation or whatever it may be that went away from making better food choices. So I'm back. I'm more motivated than ever, and I am really excited. Thanks so much for joining us for week 5 of twinning. We will see you guys next week. Bye, Randy.
Bye, Robin.
Bye, Randy. Bye.